Me, Christian, for your end of the week update. I hope you guys are doing good. For those who are checking this update for the first time here on Casually Christian, for the updates, we talk about politics, pop culture, trends, and we keep the conversation light, always casual, entertaining, and most of all, we want to have fun. So, with that said, let's get to it. Let's start with my personal update. What I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Well, I've been checking up myself, as in like I through Cover LA. I'm finally, checking. I went to my favorite doctor in Kaiser, and he doesn't remember me. I was kind of like offended that he didn't remember me. I remembered him, and he's like such a great doctor, man. Like very professional. Like, of course, you want your doctor to be professional, but like this guy, he knows his shit, and I felt like he was really taking care of me. And he just says at the end of it, he just says he just got to lose weight. You got to cut down the carbs because your cholesterol is too high. I'm gonna see you in a year. Please take care of this. And I'm like, all right. So since then, I've been cutting down the carbs. I for like a whole week. Last week, I just been eating salads, bean salads that had like uh, garbanzos, kidney beans, black beans, and feta cheese and chicken. And I made my own Dijon dressing. And I checked my blood pressure like this past weekend. It was 117 over 82, which has never been that. It's never been like that. So I'm already seeing the difference of cutting down the carbs. I stopped eating white rice, transitioned to eating brown rice, and yeah, it's cool. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But let's go to the national update. This is unprecedented. The first U.S. former president has been indicted by New York because of Stormy Daniels. President Trump, they indicted him yesterday, and they're supposed to turn himself in on Tuesday or sometime next week, and he's gonna have the Secret Service with him. He's not gonna. They said they're not gonna release the headshot, but the guy that I listened to on AM radio through the Freedom of Information Act, potentially that could be leaked out. And of course, the Republicans they say it's all politics. It is politics. Absolutely, this is all political theater that's going on right now, and it is fucking juicy, man. Like, and if you guys don't know what's going on with Trump, like, what's the deal? I mean, there has to be somebody who doesn't know anything about it. Like, why did they're going to arrest him? It's because he told his lawyer, Comey, to give hush money to this porn star because he had an affair right as he was doing the election, when he was running for president. And the problem is that when Trump paid because the lawyer paid it out of his pocket. So when Trump paid back to the lawyer, he wrote it off as a business expense. So under IRS federal law, that is fraud. That is tax fraud. So that's why he got indicted, and that's why they're going to do this trial. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I heard there's 30 other charges that Trump's going to be charged with. They haven't released it yet. They're going to release the details next week after they charge Trump, formally charge him. Once he goes in, they fingerprint him. They take the picture, and he's not going to be like in this. I heard he's not going to be like in a trial setting, like like he's going to be in the small room with a judge, with his with his bodyguards, the bodyguards with him, and after that he'll probably be let go, and oh, it's just fucking so crazy, and then it's around. It is so ironic. Thanks, Joe, for commenting how his when he was running for president, he was saying lock her up, referring to. Hillary Clinton deleting all his emails, and it ends up him being going to get locked up. I think it's ironic, and it's just so crazy what's going on in this country right now, and it's just I don't know what's going to happen, and it's exciting. It's exciting to live through right now. We're living through history, and there's another thing that was going on that Ron DeSantis, because Mar-a-Lago, that's where Trump lives. He lives in Florida. He said the governor of Florida said that he will not extradite Trump to New York. He has to go there willingly. And so that's a bit of a dick move, right? This guy's all like wants to uphold the law, but like it's just fucking hypocrisy. But that is nuts. I look. I can't. I don't know what's going to happen. And another thing that's in politics that's happening right now is that for the first time, China and the Saudis, and I believe even Venezuela, they drop when they're trading. They used to trade in U.S. currency, but now they got together and they said, we're dropping the dollar. We're going to use our currency to trade, and that's never been happened before. So the dollar's it's been dethroned. So not only there's we have inflation, the dollar it doesn't mean anything anymore. So they're going to trade in their own currency, and that's unprecedented. So it's going nuts in this country. It's going to be crazy. This next round when we're going to run when we're going to choose the president next for 2024. That's going to be really crazy. And I don't know. I'm just kind of scared of both sides attacking each other like a civil war, because it's getting pretty hot, pretty steamy. Okay, so we're done with the politics. Here's some technological updates. Have you guys heard about Chat GPT? This is it's this it's this AI that you prompt it with like a question, or like you ask it, write me a short story of two lovers that meet at a railway, and like give me a happy ending. Or you could do your homework, or the teacher can analyze the homework and grade the paper. I downloaded that app in my phone, and I was fucking around with it, and it's so crazy. You just give it like a prompt, and then it just gives you like this whole paragraph of it's like it's well written. It's structured, and it's coherent. And right now these IT nerds, whoever they may be, they said that this is getting too scary, this is going too fast. Whoever is developing this chat GPT to stop for 6 months, because it's getting out of control, because they don't want it to become sentient, basically. So they're asking as a courtesy for anybody who's developing this technology even further to stop for 6 months, because it's getting crazy already, and it's blowing up. And like a lot of people are scared about it, that AI is going to replace us, that AI is going to be our downfall, that it's like Terminator. I don't think so. I think that's what we would do, because we're such a shitty, we're pretty shitty with each other. I think I think I am so looking forward to when AI becomes sentient. I think it'll be so interesting. I think it'll be like it's going to be like 2001: A Space Odyssey with Hal. But then again, Hal did end up killing the space crew in that movie. But I think that's so fascinating. I am not at all scared about that technology, because I mean I was thinking about it the other night. It's like, well, can you tell the software, because it has all the whole information of the internet, and can you potentially ask the software to cure cancer? Could he write you like this chemistry algorithm how to cure it? I think it's possible, and I think that'll be great. But yeah, well, I mean, what do you guys think about what's going on with that? It's fucking dope. I think it's fucking nuts. Let's see what else has been going on. Um, uh, well, oh, Super Mario Brothers, the movie is going to come out next week, and a lot of people are projecting that's going to be like a big hit, and I think it's going to be a major hit. I think it's gonna be one of the top five movies of all time, because the IP Mario Brothers, it's well known around the world. It's almost like Mickey Mouse, like you show somebody in Africa, like a tribe over there, like who's this character is, they'll probably say that's Mario or Luigi. It's just so well known and well loved, and I mean, you guys seen those videos that people on TikTok or on Instagram, where people are going to the theme park and Universal Studios and checking out Super Mario World, and the wait the wait on one of the rides could be up to 4 to 6 hours, and that's just for the ride. It's another 3 or 4 hours just to get into the restaurant. So I think the movie is going to go, it's going to be gangbusters. I'm gonna go. I haven't bought my tickets yet, but I'm gonna watch it next week. But I do have my tickets for Dungeons and Dragons this Tuesday, starring that actor from Star Trek, Chris something, Chris Pine. Um, Alex, he's all into that. He loves that genre. He hasn't played the game. He said he always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, because of oh, excuse me, because of Alex, we're gonna go see Dungeons and Dragons next week, and I'm gonna watch. We're gonna watch Mario Brothers next week as well. Uh, Alex is not excited about Mario Brothers because he doesn't like Chris Pratt as Mario. I really don't. To me it doesn't matter. I have to watch the movie before I judge it. But I think it's going to be great. What do you guys think about the Mario Brother movies? Are you guys going to watch it? Do you guys remember the Super Mario Brother movie from the '90s? That was that was something else, man. I don't know if you guys know this, but when they were shooting that movie, the one from the '90s, it was such a mess. Like that it got to the point where John Leguizamo and Bob Hopkins, the guys who were Luigi and Mario, uh, the the set was so chaotic that they were just getting drinking on set, getting plastered. So there's some scenes where like they were completely drunk. I would have to have to recheck out the movie just to see if maybe I could spot maybe them slurring during the movie. But that the movie it's garnered like a fascination, like the live action movie. And remember when that movie came out? It was popular, but at the same time, it was really fucking weird because they had like who was it? Dennis Hopper as King Koopa, and it was so off. It was so weird. But I think with I don't think I know this one with Illumination Studios and Nintendo making this new movie. It's going to be great and they have a great cast. Uh, King Koopa is going to be played by what's his name? What's his name? I can't think of. I every time the camera turns on, I always draw a blank. He was from the House of Rock. You guys know who he is. But it's a great voice casting. Charlie Day's playing Luigi. Charlie Day's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I look forward to it, man. Let's see what else I've been watching. Well, Succession is up. The final fourth season of Succession is it's out right now on HBO. The second episode is going to be this Sunday, but you know what I'm going to do? Because I binged watched the three seasons, and it's so intriguing because it's if you guys don't know anything about Succession, it's they're kind of making like they're it's a show almost like following like a type of Rupert Murdoch character that has these kids who want to take over the family company, and of course they backstab each other and they're like they live a life of opulence and they're part of the right. And there's this one episode in the third season where they go to Washington DC and they have the GOP there and they said like all right let's go we're going to buy a president today and they're looking for presidents in this convention and it's really intriguing. It's like this show is it's their version of Fox Studios, and I think you guys should watch it. It's really good. It's so provocative. What else have I've been watching? Why I finished White Lotus. That is great. And as in terms of movies, I haven't really gone out to the movies. I haven't seen anything recently other than Everything and Everywhere All at Once. I think that was the last movie that I watched. Um, and that's really it, guys. I mean, I'm doing great. We're potentially going to have another show of Casually Christian soon. I'll let you guys know. I already have the guests. We just have to coordinate the time, and when that's all said and done, I'll let you guys know, and I'll we'll go from there. But until next time, guys, please remember to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and if you're on Instagram, we're also on Instagram. We're on all the social media platforms, Facebook. So, please like, share, subscribe. We're also on Spotify as well. If you want to listen to past episodes, there are 44 hours of Casually Christian ready for your, listening um, ready for you to listen. My buddy Steve Palacios, he says that he listens to Casually Christian just to have it in the background as he works. I'm like, and I felt kind of like, I felt like really like honored. Like I felt like pretty cool. Like, oh, you listen to my show just to have it in the background. I thought that was really cool. And if Steve's watching this, update, thanks, dude. Thanks. And I think you guys should do the same thing too. Play in the background, and I could be there in the background for you guys, just listening to my pretty voice. But until next time, guys, keep a. Let me know what you guys think. What's going on with this everything that's going on with the world, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good weekend and have a good night. Bye, guys.